What is up, all wrestling fans and YouTube viewers around the world? I'm Josh, and I'm back again for another episode of Shootin. It's been a while since I made a video. I've been very busy here lately with school and training and everything like that, so I'm going to make sure I come back with you with another video. So, my video tonight is going to be about Wrestlemania 30 this Sunday. Now, we all thought Wrestlemania 30 was going to be a huge flop. It took forever for them to start building up stuff. There was only 2 matches on the card, with it only being a month away, and we thought what was supposed to be the biggest WrestleMania of all time was going to be absolutely horrible. But it's looking up, and it can very well be one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time if done right. And I want to talk about what all's in store for the night and what I think should be done to make sure that it goes over good. Alright. First match I'm going to talk about is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Basically, this is just a Royal Rumble rehashed at WrestleMania. The only thing different about it, people say it's going to take luster away. People think it's going to take prestige away from the Rumble. No, it's not. It's different than the Royal Rumble. They're not going to be all coming out like the Royal Rumble, but they're all going to be in the ring at once. And really, to tell you the truth, there's only one person that can win it. Well, it'll make sense. And there's only one person that'll win it where it'll get over. And that's the Big Show. I would like Dolph Ziggler to win myself because I'm a Dolph Ziggler fan. I've always have been. But Big Show needs to be the one to win because he's the only one that's similar to Andre. He represents Andre. He's the only person that is so similar to Andre, and for him to win it will make a hell of a lot of sense. Hell, when he was in WCW, he was billed as Andre's son. So I mean, the only person to win that and make sense will be the Big Show. So that's my opinion on that. Next, 20-something diva Vicky Guerrero Invitational for the women's title. This is going to be about 5 minutes of horrible wrestling, because they're all going to be in the ring at once. I guarantee you, this whole match will be on Botchamania. And it has nothing to do with... Yeah, because there's a couple good divas in there that are good wrestlers. There's AJ, there's Natalya, there's Emma, there's Tamina, and I think that's about it. Bria has improved a lot. And Nikki, she's getting there. I like her new finisher. She's getting there. The way I see it, there's only 2 or 3 people that deserve to win this. AJ either needs to retain, or Tamina or Natalya should win. So, I have no idea how they do it. As long as Eva Marie don't win, I don't give a shit. If Eva Marie wins, I'll be fucking pissed off. But more than likely, since they're promoting Total Divas so much, one of the Total Divas cast members is probably going to win. So, look for a new champion. Look for a new Divas champion at WrestleMania. Next, The Shield versus Kane and the New Age Outlaws. I feel like this match just got thrown together to have the Shield on the card. They could have easily broken up the Shield after their second loss against the Wyatt family, and they all could have had a triple threat match at WrestleMania, which is what I believe they was going for. That's what we all thought that was going for, but I guess they just had to have other plans. So, I mean, it really makes no sense. I mean, yeah, they've been having problems with Kane and attacking Kane. For them to face Kane, yeah, that part makes sense. But to have Kane to throw in the New Age Outlaws, they had nothing against the New Age Outlaws. There was no animosity or any kind of anything for them to have beef with the New Age Outlaws. They just brought them to team up with Kane. Hell, I thought it was going to be the Usos defending their titles again against the New Age Outlaws at WrestleMania. I thought that was going to be a good match. It would have made more sense if the Usos would have won the tag titles at WrestleMania from the Outlaws. But, once again, this is WWE. They have to... Brooke and Tim doesn't know what the hell they're doing. But, like I said, that's going to be weird. I mean, it'll be a good match, but, like I said, I think that was just thrown together to get the Shield on the card. So apparently the Shield's going to break up here soon, whether it's at WrestleMania or the Raw after, we don't know. Apparently, Roman is going to get turned babyface, so they're going to have Seth and Dean to attack Roman, turn him babyface, and then Seth and Dean are going to be a heel tag team, which I think will be good. So, we'll see how that happens as that progresses and unfolds. Next, John Cena versus Bray Wyatt. This match is going to determine a very lot of stuff. This match could make or break Bray Wyatt. John Cena has nothing to lose in this match, but Bray Wyatt does. Bray Wyatt, honestly, in my opinion, I have never seen a character so developed, so perfect, well, not really perfect, so developed and so well thought out of like Bray Wyatt's. The last character that had that much thought and developability was The Undertaker. His character is just like The Undertaker in so many ways, but yet so different. The darkness when they enter the ring, the eerie promos, and they become that character. They really eat into their characters. Undertaker, I would very much love to see Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt. Maybe not at a WrestleMania, but just period. But since how Undertaker only works WrestleManias, we don't know. But that would be something I could see. Imagine the promos between Undertaker and Bray Wyatt. It would be amazing. Now, like I said, John Cena has nothing to win or nothing to lose, but Bray Wyatt does. If they do not put Bray Wyatt over clean on John Cena, it could very well fuck up his character. Look how it did to Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett, when they was having Team Nexus versus Team WWE for John Cena, and there's an interview with Edge and Jericho on Jericho's podcast where they was talking about that, how John Cena ruined ruined Wade Barrett. So please, WWE, put Bray Wyatt over clean against John Cena. That's going to be the way to do it. And as soon as that happens, you have your next big star. And Bray Wyatt is the future. Look at his background. His family. His grandfather, Black Jack Mulligan. His father, IRS. His uncle, Barry Windham of the Four Horsemen. He has wrestling in his blood. Hell, he wears Barry Windham's boots. If you don't pay attention to stuff like that. It needs to happen this way. Please, WWE, I'm begging you, put Bray over. Next, Triple H versus Daniel Bryan. Now, we all know that Daniel Bryan is in the spot and he deserves his chance to prove himself to be the next big star. The build-up with these two has been amazing. Firing back on each other, Daniel Bryan's shown how truly aggressive he can be, and it's taken Triple H to show how aggressive Daniel Bryan can really be. And I believe he's going to show much more aggression in that match with Triple H when that match happens. Now, this match could happen in one of two ways. Triple H can win dirty. Triple H can win dirty, or Daniel Bryan can win clean, or it could go to a draw. But I think the best way for it to happen is for some way for it to be to where they're both in the match at WrestleMania in the main event in a fatal four-way match. Triple H versus Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton versus Batista. That way, guess what? When that match goes on for the title, the match is set. Triple H versus Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton versus Batista for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Daniel Bryan wins. He doesn't pin Randy Orton, who won the title from him. He doesn't pin Batista, who won the World Rumble. He pins Triple H, who cost him from it at SummerSlam. It comes full circle. So who did he beat to become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion? The person that cost him the title in the first place. Triple H. Full circle. Makes the best sense. And for that match to be booked, since Stephanie's been calling Triple H the most powerful man in WWE when he's not, Vince comes out and makes that happen. Boom. Next, Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. I don't need to get into it. Everybody knows Undertaker's going to win. And supposedly they've signed Sting. So the best way for this to happen, to set Sting versus Undertaker next year, after the match goes off, boom, lights go out. After the Undertaker wins, he does his stance, the lights go out, you see Sting in the middle of the ring. Lock and ice, the fat crowd goes crazy, sets up a year-long feud. Now another thing I found out about, Stone Cold had an interview saying that he believes Punk will return at WrestleMania. And then a few days later, Austin is confirmed to be at WrestleMania. He's going to be in the building at WrestleMania. That could pose something interesting. Austin, another year-long feud with Austin versus Punk at WrestleMania 31. That'll be amazing, because they need a year to build themselves up. But if Punk doesn't return at WrestleMania, then I truly believe he will never come back. So, what's going to happen? You got to find out and watch Wrestlemania. Alright guys, I'm out of time for today. Follow me on Twitter at ShowThisWorld. And subscribe to me and follow my videos. I'll be posting more videos as time goes on. Alright guys, I'm Josh. This is Shootin' For Real. And you've just been shot for real.